It's been a long time since I lost my little boy Leo. You remember that experience? We went through it together, and we think about the little people that aren't here each and every day, and there are so many lovely people who come up and still talk to me about it today. In that spirit and the spirit of generosity that you've always shown me, I want you to show it now to two special people who sadly are dealing with the same sense of loss for a little girl called Celeste. It is Michelle and Tim McCranor, and they join us now. I've got your last name wrong, I apologise. So Celeste was still born in 2021?
2001.
Oh, 2001, I apologise.
Yep.
You're about to go off and do something in her honour and to try to raise money for the Stillbirth Foundation. They are incredible. Dr. Sean Seho and all the people involved in it are my heroes. You're going to run 1,000 kilometres from Adelaide to Port Melbourne. You want to try to raise $1 million. That's a long way to run, right? When you're running for a little person who's not here, that's what gives you the strength. But what gives you the idea to go for that long a run?
Solitude? No. Basically, funding. Like I've done a little bit of raising funds for the Stillbirth Foundation before through running, not 1,000 kilometres. I've done 100 kilometres, and I just felt like I needed to do more. Grief is a lifelong thing. Mm-hmm. So, and running has been my solitude for dealing with that. So I thought to myself before I told Tim, what can I do? I really need to be noticed. I need to make, to get $1 million, you need to do something big. And I thought there's so many of these young guys running around Australia and doing all this. Why not, have this, I will be leaving on my birthday, have this 54-year-old mum run to Port Melbourne from Adelaide.
That is amazing. Now, Tim, you are a powerhouse. He's been relentlessly patient trying to talk to me, but we've been able to get you here, and I do appreciate it, because it's not that there's one person watching that needs to give $1 million, all right? People can give a small amount, but enough of them together gets us in the right place. We've had this whole conversation about a tax cut or a power, all the rest of it, right? Run me through some of the sums, right, about how small an amount, a relatively small amount of people, gets us to $1 million.
Yep. So our first one was looking at 166,000 people giving up coffee for the day. So $6.
Wow.
That gets us it. Australians drink more than 2 cups a day, so it's an easy thing. So that is an easy thing for us to do. Then another thing recently, I think, is the government giving $300 to people. We only need 3,300 people.
Yeah, good point.
To say, okay, I don't need that 300. And I'm sure driving around Sydney the last few days, there's a lot of people that don't need it.
Correct.
I'll donate mine.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll donate yours.
Many times over, yes.
And we could probably do it over the next couple of nights to get 3,300 people to donate that amount.
And look, so let's just get it up there, get everyone seeing, right, because you never know who's watching, right? Stillrunning.com.au. Stillrunning.com.au is the website where hopefully we can get $1 million before you take off, because it is going to be in a couple of months' time. We're going to keep mentioning this a lot in the next little while. But give us an idea about what $1 million to the Stillbirth Foundation does. I mean, research, right?
It's research, but also after talking with the foundation with Sean, we were over here about a month ago, and gaining the understanding that they have, they know what they need to do. There's the new Safer Baby Bundle that it's like an easy thing. It's an awareness program. I would love to see a health campaign on TV for something so simple.
Great idea.
We did slip, slop, slap and stop smoking, all these things. I mean, that's an easy thing to do. But yeah, research, it's money. You need money. So as Sean said, they know what they need to do. They just need the money to be able to do it.
Tim, I never forget when we're trying to sort of put one foot in front of the other. When it was Leo, my wife just turned to me and said, "You're Leo's dad," right? And any time I've ever felt any level of adversity since, you go, "No, Leo's dad, up we go," right? How proud are you of this lady?
Amazingly proud. So she does some crazy things. We were in the cafe, and she told our son first, and she put this little note to me, and I said, read it. I'm going to run from Adelaide to Melbourne, 1,000 kilometres.
She's frightened to tell
And she only wanted to raise a small amount. I said, no.
No, go big.
We're going big.
Yeah.
we're going to go big, because if we were in business and we were having 6 rejects a day, we would fix it the next day. We would throw money at it.
100%.
We're in the same position here. We've got 6 babies dying every single day. All we need is a little from a lot of people, and we can change that. We can reduce those numbers by more than 20%.
Amazing.
You know, if there's people out there now listening, how much would they pay if they knew that baby was going to die?
100%.
A lot of people won't do that because they've never experienced it. Most humans will only do stuff after when they've experienced it.
Well, and this is why we constantly talk about it on this show, because everyone watching the show over a long period of time has experienced and has known somebody who that's gone through. So strength and love to you both. We'll talk plenty of times between now and then. Stillrunning.com.au. Stillrunning.com.au. Thank you, guys. Do appreciate it. Stillrunning.com.au. Have I mentioned it enough? Everyone watching right now, whatever you can, stillrunning.com.au.